Sophia mentioned names.
No.
Then what did she say these terrible crimes involved?
This is becoming difficult.
I just purchased $20,000 worth of scruples. Now talk to me.
She talked about love.
But surely you know, whatever your religion, that feelings, wishes in themselves are not sinful. Being in love is not a sin.
The way I wanted him was... Oh, Father, it was a torture to me. I couldn't concentrate on work. I couldn't sleep through the night without him. I planned to say the next time I saw him what to wear, how he'd look at me, and I'd turn every sentence that he'd said to me over and over in my head until I found some hidden meaning that always meant the same thing. It meant how much he loved me, and of course, why shouldn't he love me?
Are you married to him now?
No, Father. I did hope to be, but I wasn't. But I had physical relations with him many times.
I see.
But I never will again.
And you do feel remorse?
No. I feel hatred.
The man left you?
No. I left him when I found out accidentally. He never told me that he was married.
Blind.
Apparently the man had one enemy in particular. There had been a rivalry between their two families for generations. She had arranged to meet this second man by accident.
Her ex-husband, C.C. Capwell. They were married on March 15th, 9 days after she came to you.
Which is why she came to me.
And this second man was married too?
Was separated, now he's divorced.
And what? You also had carnal relations with him?
No, I did that. No, I did something much worse, Father. I made him fall in love with me.
People don't fall in love against their will.
The only way they do fall in love. And I made him fall in love with me. I stayed in his home, in the guest house on his estate. I cooked his meals. I took his child for a walk in the park and spent hours looking at him as though my eyes were full of things I dared not say. It was true. You see, I never told him how I'd met the postman every day, and I'd take letters from him from his ex-wife, and I'd burn them. Or I never told him that I'd look for his letters to her that his secretary would put on his desk in the morning, and I'd burn them too. And I also never told him about the time when she called and I pretended to her that I was lying next to him asleep. I never told him that the man he despised most in his life only a few weeks ago was my lover.
There's still time for you to stop this marriage if you know what you've done is wrong.
Can't.
Why not? Are you in love with this man after all?
Maybe, yes. Against my will, I suppose. There were only two things I thought I wanted from him, and the first was to see my lover's face when he heard whom I was going to marry.
And did you?
Oh, yes. Oh, I certainly did. Oh, he was shocked and hurt, and I'm ashamed to say I found it gratifying.
And what was the second thing?
Stop. That man Sophia wanted to hurt. Her lover is my husband. Did you know that?
Suspecting.
Well, then stop putting me through hell. I don't want to hear what they did together, how they felt.
You can take your money back if you like, Mrs. Lockwood. It might do us both good if we stop right here, right now.
Oh, no, I'm sure there's more. Go on.
I'm sorry, Mr. Capwell. She stepped out about an hour ago with Mr. Jordan, the new entertainer.
Well, when Eden returns, tell her I'll be waiting in the hotel office downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
Well, I heard you tell Ginny that you were going to be here, and I just wanted to be with you for a few minutes. Do you mind if you do, Ollie?
No, stay. Glad you're here. I've changed my mind. I'll wait in here. Oh.
Mr. Gould.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mason's sitting in there with Christy Duvall's sister.
I didn't recognize her dressed that way. Maybe Mason's winning her over.
He's doing everything he can to try to clear Ted.
No, I didn't see it before. Maybe I wasn't looking, but I think Mason has a fierce loyalty to everyone in this family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except me, of course.
No. You too. He just covers it over or something.
He's tried to be a good son. I just haven't let him. There's so much I have to make up for to all of you.
Not to me. What I want from you is what I have right now, just to be with you, to talk to you like this.
Well, sometimes I think I can say this to you. I think it was a good idea that the doctor told me that I could die.
You see, he didn't say that now.
I know, but it's made me look at things through new eyes. Forced me to look at things that I always told myself I could put off until tomorrow.
Sissy, don't you think carrying that all around with you, keeping all those thoughts on your mind and dwelling on it and trying to do too much, maybe it's not good for you right now. You don't want to turn a warning into a prophecy, darling.
That's not the point. Nothing is certain. Sophia, if I die today or in 30 years, that's immaterial. I want to do everything to improve the life I have and what's left of it. That's why I can take your hands like this and tell you how much I love you. You know, things that held me back before have disappeared. I can't even remember what they were.
Will you be patient with me, darling? You teach me to be like you. I know you're right. It's real hard for me to hear you say these things. It's real hard for me to think of a time I might not be with you.
I know. Let's just let that day happen when it comes. Right now, we've got this one.
Sissy, you think this is wrong, what we're doing? I mean, not the way we're feeling about each other. Nothing could be wrong about that. But being out here in public where people can see us?
No, not wrong. No. I'm trying not to think in things that are absolute. I want to think instead of things that I can live with and what I can't. And I can't live without you. But right now,